Well done with that counter shot.
Versatile, what did you create?
Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Here we have Wild One, and they will enjoy a reach advantage. They'll be square. First up, we have Wild One from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI Continental title. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win. Up against them, they'll be facing Machine from England. They won by TKO in their last fight.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is... We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night. Right. Because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Nice job getting that punch through. Well done with that counter shot. Misses with the jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. They exchange punches. Do you believe what we are seeing? Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Trying to land that jab. Perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds. Hold that thought! What a massive upset this would be. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
No doubt about it, this fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. He threw a punch and just got countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Punch, counter punch. And he misses with that jab. Misses with the straight left. Jab does not score. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. About a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Will the referee step in? I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Shot lands. Can't score with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that straight left. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good counter punching. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They both want a knockout, you can tell. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Incredible work rate. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did he do? What did they tell him?
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And the referee's going to allow them to fight. You know the scorecards are going to be... It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance without it.
Back into the fray here in round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. Miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If you keep this same kind of pace.
On to the 6th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? How about that time counter shot? This is with the straight left. Counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. They're giving us a high-tempo show. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go, it's round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The jab doesn't quite connect. How about that time counter shot? One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. They miss with the jab. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice counter shot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. The charts action from both of these fighters. How about that time counter? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... And they're back at it again here in round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That time counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. The perfect counter lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. And that left hook doesn't find its target. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice slip to avoid the jab. These two fighters are made for one another. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell for round 9. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which fighter will say no mas? When are we going to see a jab from these two? A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. That hook won't score. A perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
This is the 10th. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. He threw the hook, didn't land. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Caution being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get you.